Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Noblesse episode number 12 and this is I think so day number 766 and we still don't know what actually happened between Rizal and the previous lord. Yeah. Okay, actually it's been just 4 episodes but that's a lot. Like for 4 episodes they have been just telling us he is the reason and we still don't know what exactly happened. That is really annoying. But let's talk about the episode because this was still a better one. It was not a great episode, but it was still better than the previous ones. So let's just talk about it. And at the start, we see M21 Takeo Tao fight Ryle. And Ryle is the guy who came to take Sarah in a couple of episodes ago. So he is that guy. He is Ryle. And M21 and all three of them, they are like, Regis, you go ahead, we'll hold him back. And Regis is like, the fuck can you do? Like, of course, like I was at that point, I forgot that they have those capsules. And I was like, yeah, previous time M21, you just got clapped. I don't think so you stand a chance here, even if you are all like 3 of them, because Regis even doesn't stand a chance. So what are you gonna do? And then we were quickly reminded that they have those capsules. So I generally just forgot about that, even though it was brought up in the previous episode. Yeah, I am. You can see how much I am enjoying Noblesse. I even just forgot the plot point that was brought up in the previous episode only. So, Regis goes on ahead to save Gestul, and that's what his main goal is. So, they are now trying to hold off Ryle here, and M21 was doing, like, all 3 of them were doing a decent job until he brought out his soul weapon. So, as soon as those soul weapons, like, come out, he dropped M21 and then he dropped Takeo and Tao and all 3 of them, he dropped them pretty easy. And that's where we see Rizal and Frankenstein having a chat. Not chat, but what's his name? Rizal noticed that Frankenstein generally just wants to go and fight Ryle and save them. So Rizal like, you know what? Go on ahead, save them. I'll take care of here. So of course, like Rizal is alone, like enough for anything. So he's like, yeah, Frankenstein, you can take care of that situation. So Frankenstein reaches there, and we also see the brother of Ryle he also came there, and I thought that Ryle's brother was the same guy who Frankenstein fought, but nope, that isn't the case. So he shows up, like Ryle's brother, and he asks Ryle, do you know him? Pointing towards Frankenstein, and I'm like, didn't you fought Frankenstein a lot of time ago? And no, that was their father, like Ryle and the other guy's father. Why the hell do they have exactly the same character design? They both have masks up till their nose and same hair, like everything. I thought they were the same person, but apparently they are not. So we also get to know one more thing, that the soul weapon that Ryle has and the clan leader, the Katia clan or Katia clan, I don't know whatever the exact name of the clan is, but both of them are brothers and they have the soul weapon divided. So one soul weapon was divided into 2 soul weapons, kind of like that. So that was done by their father, and which is not permitted. So I don't know if that leads to something or not, but yeah, I think so. It kind of gave some hint at the end, like what happened at the end of the episode. I'll talk about it, but so the soul weapon can be divided into 2 different soul weapons, but then their power decreases. Makes sense. So yeah, he didn't stand a chance again, against Frankenstein, and it was confirmed at the start that Ryle is not even close to Frankenstein's level. In the previous episode, we see Frankenstein was in the previous, not in the previous one, the one before that, where Frankenstein fought Ryle. I thought that they might be on equal level, considering as soon as Ryle took out the soul weapon, they were kind of on an equal footing. So I thought they might be equal in strength, but no, Frankenstein is leagues above him. Frankenstein also is stronger than his brother. I don't know his name, but he's stronger than the clan leader also. So one thing I appreciate about that clan leader is that when they were fighting, Ryle just tried to hit M21 and others, but Frankenstein saved them, and in process of that, he got hit by his brother's attack. So his brother was like, you know what, if it weren't for him, my attack wouldn't have hit you, so I'll do the respectful thing and just gives himself a wound. So yeah, respect him for that. It seems like most of the nobles are like good-hearted, like they are good at heart. So that's great, at least. So Frankenstein, I think so, was going to beat him, but we don't see the end of the fight here. Let's now talk about Rages, and then we'll move on to the main finale of the episode. So Rages was going towards like Gestalt to rescue him or just see what exactly is happening, and then that's where some other noble shows up, and I also like that noble too. So he's like, Rages, run away, don't like just leave Lucidonia. And I messed up the name in the previous episode video. I said Lucydamia, but it's Lucidonia. So he's like, leave Lucidonia, and just only come back if it's proven that Gestalt is not guilty. Only then come back after that. Otherwise, don't come here, run, because he cares about Rages. He knows like Rages is not a bad person. So he's like, you know what, run away. And Rages is like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I like, my grandfather is there, he might die, so I need to be there to save him or something. And he's like, if he is actually guilty, I'm also like part of that clan, and I'm willing to take the punishment, so I don't need to run. And the other guy definitely like cares about him. He knows like Gestalt is going to die, and so he's like, still run away. But he's like, okay, if you even land a hit on me, I'll let you pass. So yeah, Rages got clapped. At first I thought like they might do that same thing where like, he stood up, he's like, I'm not gonna go away, I'm not gonna give up. I'm like, he's gonna power up and just hit him. I'm like, that's pretty dumb. But that didn't happen. Really glad that didn't happen. Anytime that happens, it always frustrates me, but didn't happen, so that's great. And we had a really wholesome moment between them. Rages is almost like done, he's bleeding out, and Rages, he's holding Rages, kind of like he's stopping Rages from falling down. And Rages like, you better keep your promise, and just kind of like fist bumps him in the abdomen or where like back or whatever, fist bumps him. And yeah, that was a really wholesome moment. So I guess Rages is also going to be reaching there. And yeah, that was all about the situation. Let's just move on to the final part where we see that fucking whiny bitch. I fucking hate her. Like the current lord, she's just I just, whenever I see her on screen, I'm like, just get lost. Like, get out of the screen. And so Sarah escaped her cell, but she ended up fighting one of the other clan leaders, and got clapped. I know I've used the word clapped a lot of times, but that's what okay, Sarah didn't got clapped. She was defeated. She didn't got clapped, but Rages and the other one definitely got clapped. So Sarah was defeated, and she was also brought with Gestalt. They were both handcuffs, and the Lord was like, okay, it's time for eternal sleep. They could just say it's time for you to die or something. Yeah, eternal sleep, that's what we're gonna call it. So I guess. And one more thing, I said that the soul weapon was like divided, like the Katia clan or whatever the clan is. The leader divided the soul weapon into two. So, and the brother mentioned that is not permitted. So maybe he was also punished because of that. The previous the previous leader. I don't know. Maybe that happened. But let's talk about what is actually happening here. Gestalt, respect for him. Like, you see those memes where it's just like a sneak 100, or it's just like confusion 100, like those kind of memes. It's like for Gestalt, it was like respect 100. Like, he said what exactly I was feeling. He's like, he literally in front of everyone, he's like, Lord, she doesn't like the real reason of her hating Rizal is not because of anything like she has told you. The real reason is because she is just blinded by the hatred for Rizal, because Rizal was like always more important to the Lord than her. She was just jealous of that, and also like in her eyes, she assumes that the Lord offered Rizal to be the next Lord, but that wasn't the case, and she just never even bothered to ask the Lord or Rizal anything about it, and she just assumed everything, and she's just blinded by that. I'm like, Gestalt, you fucking said what I was just feeling for the previous like 3-4 episodes. You fucking said it. And Rizal's like, you know what? I've said what I've like said. And the Lord is like, I'm gonna now put you to eternal sleep. And Gestalt is like, oh, it's better that you do. And I'm like, okay, Gestalt, relax. So he was now going to be killed. And okay, she brought out the soul weapon Ragnarok. Everybody called it the Ragnarok. Remember in the previous episode, Vizel had a Ragnarok in his mansion. So are there two Ragnaroks, or did what's his name? I forgot. The previous lord, I don't even know his name. It's not that I forgot, I just don't ever know his name. So he might have separated Ragnarok into two. That's what I was like. That's why I said in the earlier I said that the soul weapon was divided into two, the Ketia clan thing, and maybe that plays into here. Maybe Ragnarok was divided into two, or maybe they are just two Ragnaroks or something, since they say like they are kind of like a pair, the Lord and what's his name, Rizel. So maybe they both have soul weapons called Ragnarok, and they are two separate ones, or maybe the Lord divided into two. So she was just going to kill Geshul, and I was like, nah, there's no way. They are like making it really dramatic, so there's no way he's dying right now, and Rizel is gonna show up. And Rizel, like a boss, shows up. His clothes change from white to black, and this is the third time Rizel has showed up as a cliffhanger. Like, third time, yeah. They really do like those moments of Rizel showing up and then just ending the episode. This is actually, it is the third time. I think so. First it happened in the OVAs, and then it happened in the Grant's fight. I think so. That's what his name was. And then it happened again here. So yeah, he shows up. So I hope like next one is the final episode. So I hope that we at least get to know what if for some reason they don't even tell us in the next episode what exactly happened. I'm gonna be really mad, because it's been 4 episodes, and if they end the season without even telling us what exactly happened, yeah, that's not a good thing to do. So this was episode number 12 of Noblesse. I will be here for episode number 13 next week, and if you have anything to say in the comments, let me know about if you have anything to say about this episode, or if you agree or disagree with me, just let me know in the comments below. And till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.